Hello and welcome back to my channel. Tonight, and it is night, we are going to do something a little bit scary in the interest of learning again how to cook creatively when sometimes we don't have everything that we need. And the little scary thing that we're going to do is we're going to go into my refrigerator. Now, here's the situation. It is late, it is 6:25. I'm in my pajamas. Pajamas. And I have absolutely nothing defrosted for dinner tonight. Nothing at all. I haven't thought about dinner yet. It is 6:25, and I need food. So I'm going to go into my refrigerator, see what I can find in there. And I know that there is no protein. I think I might have some bacon, actually. Don't know that I'm in a bacony kind of place right now, but I know that all of my protein that isn't eggs or beans lives in the freezer right now and is frozen solid. And at 6:25, that's not going to cut it. So come along with me as I discover what we can make out of just what is in the refrigerator. We'll see how that goes. Before we dive into the fridge, I just want to show you the freezer. We do have quite a lot of frozen meat products. There's some ground turkey, some chicken thighs. I think these are chicken breasts. These are some pork chops, some ground beef. So we have a lot, I'll bring you with me, of things that I could make if I had planned ahead, but I didn't. So let's see what we can make from just what is in my fridge and pantry right now. I'm gonna open the fridge door. I am scared to do this and I am not proud of what you're about to see. Let's go in. I am literally sitting on the floor in front of my open refrigerator in my pajamas, filming something that I'm going to publish and post publicly. Let's just take a moment to appreciate that. Okay, now that we've taken that moment, let's do this quickly because the fridge is open and that's not very energy efficient. So I'm going to start at the bottom in my produce area. And I already know that the one thing I'm hoping isn't moldy. The one thing I'm hoping isn't moldy is this, which it looks fine. All right, excellent. These are some sweet potatoes that I cubed up a while ago for a previous video that I did, and they are still looking pretty edible. I mean, they're not the best they've ever been, but this is what I was hoping to be able to use as kind of like the basis of a dish. So we're gonna go with sweet potatoes. Now, I typically lean towards soups and stews in situations like this. So I'm gonna see what I can combine with sweet potatoes to make some sort of a one pot meal really quickly right now. Okay, I have avocados, that's not gonna work. I don't know if this is parsley or cilantro. Let's see. Still don't know. That is parsley. I don't think I want that in there. I have, a sad zucchini. So because this zucchini is sad, it's kind of getting wrinkly and it's been dinged, it's going in whatever I make because I want to use it up. Okay, so sad zucchini. All right, I'm getting inspiration. I have ginger. So ginger is gonna go in this. I'm starting to think maybe some kind of sweet potato veggie curry. Now, I'm not about to make rice, so it's gonna be more of a curried stew, I think. But ginger is going to go with my sweet potatoes and my zucchini in a kind of curried soup stew thing. I'm still chewing that parsley. It is not good. I'm kind of sad it's not cilantro because that might actually go together, but oh well. So I have a bag of peppers, and I'm just gonna grab one of these because I actually have plans for the rest of them later this week. But I think I can afford to use one of these. So we're gonna use one pepper. Do I have any limes? I do not have limes, but I have lemons. So I'm gonna use a lemon. Just one of these that's not open yet, so I can't cut that open yet. Ooh. Oh no, that's not what I wanted either. That's salad mix, that's not what I want. All right, I have sweet potatoes, zucchini, ginger, a red pepper, and a lemon. I think I'm doing pretty good. I think that might be actually all that I need to make this work. Although I do have, ooh, yes, I have jalapenos. So I'm gonna use a piece of one of these jalapenos just to give it some spice. And, all right. Half an onion. And this, I think, let's see if this is coconut milk. This is coconut milk, awesome. Okay, so we are absolutely doing a coconut curried sweet potato stew. That's what we're making. I believe I have some, let's see, I have to get up here. I believe I have some, yep, an open container of chicken broth. I would prefer if it was vegetable because then this would be vegan, I think, but this is what we have, so this is what we're going with. Also, we're not vegan, so it doesn't need to be. And now we're going to check out the condiment door. The lighting in here is terrible. Someone buy me a ring light. Okay. I've closed the fridge because energy is a thing and I'm trying not to waste it. But I will tell you that in the condiment door, which I don't know if this is just me, but the door of my fridge is just mostly expired condiments. But I have this, which is a missing label, mostly gone jar of red curry paste. So that is going to go really well, I think, with the sweet potatoes and the onions and the peppers and the ginger, which I believe there is ginger in this. And very exciting, I found a little bit of actual cilantro. So I tested this as well. This is not parsley, this is cilantro. So that's gonna go in there. And I'm thinking this all makes sense. The only thing that's a bit of an outlier is the zucchini, but I do want something more vegetable-y in here than just the sweet potatoes, so we're gonna go with this. If I had spinach or I had kale, that would be a better choice, but I don't. Actually, a better choice would be going back in time and actually planning dinner that had some sort of cohesion, but we're gonna go with the zucchini, and you know how I like to hold awkwardly shaped vegetables like that, so we'll just put that down. Let's throw this together and see if I can pull anything out of my pantry to add a little bit more bulk to this. What I've decided is going to be a sweet potato curried stew thing. Okay, so far all I've done is chop up everything I just showed you. There it is chopped. Ooh, there we go. And it's gonna go into that pot. Now, I did talk previously about the importance of cooking kind of every vegetable differently, separately, so they could maintain their own structural and flavor integrity. It is now 6:43. I'm not gonna do that. These are all gonna go in together. I'm going to probably reserve the zucchini until last to put that in after the other vegetables have cooked for about 10 minutes, just because zucchini is softer than specifically peppers, onions, or in this case, these sweet potatoes I'm using. So I'll probably cook the onions, peppers, both sweet and hot, and these sweet potatoes separately for about 10 minutes, and then I'll throw in the zucchini. I just wanted to talk about adding kind of flavor and bulk to this very clearly veggie-focused dish. I pillaged my pantry, which I'm not going to show you. The refrigerator was enough of bearing my soul for today, but the two things that I found in my pantry that I might use in this stew, one is a can of fire-roasted diced tomatoes. I might use these, I might not. I'm gonna see how this turns out. This is a probably not, this is like a 30% chance of going in the soup. I'll see how the texture looks once it starts souping. But the other thing I found, I was really looking for chickpeas. I really wanted to put chickpeas in this. I thought that would be a great textural contrast, but I don't have any chickpeas. So I did find a half-used bag of regular lentils. I'm gonna use these. All right, there we have what I've put in there so far. The sweet potatoes, the onions, and the peppers kind of cooking away. I'm about to add the ginger, just to put that in there and get that a little fragrant. And then I will add the zucchini before I go ahead and add the broth and the coconut milk. Now, there is something I want to say about my optional ingredients here. So you'll recall I went in my pantry, I found tomatoes, I found lentils. And the thing about cooking like this in a creative fashion is that editing is so important. So I could very easily just have gone crazy and made this an everything stew with these lentils and these tomatoes and that cilantro. But the reality is that that's already pretty hearty, especially after I add these vegetables and the coconut milk. So I don't need lentils. I don't need tomatoes. I'm probably just gonna garnish with the cilantro instead of put it throughout the soup. So it's okay when you're thinking about, you know, what you're gonna throw together to have an idea and then alter it. Editing is key. All right, so we have kind of sweated down all the vegetables. I just recently added zucchini, but before that, I did put in the ginger and the, oh, I put it away already. I put it away already. The curry paste. Now, it's important to add any kind of seasoning like ginger, like curry paste, like the salt I added to this before you inundate it with liquid. You want the flavors to have a chance to kind of hang out in the little bit of oil that's in here and get warm before we liquefy this into a soup. So all I'm gonna do is just cover this with broth until it's covered or until I run out of broth, whichever comes first. Because again, this is a leftover container. So let's see how this goes, if I have enough. Still have some in there. So let's see if this is covered yet. Almost. Maybe just a splash more. Splash more. Let this simmer for about 20 minutes and then we're going to eat it. The last things that will be added again are the little bit of coconut milk I have left and a squeeze of lemon. Because this is a non-dairy way to make soup creamy, I can add acid to it. So that's one of the benefits of adding coconut milk. Will this coconut milk be enough for this pot of soup? Might not be, but it's better than zero coconut milk. All right, let's see what this looks like all put together. I thought I'd show you that while the soup simmers for the 20 minutes that it needs to simmer, I'm just gonna edit together this actual video that you're watching now. Soup. It allows you to multitask. All right, you guys. So as you can maybe see, let's see if you can see, I added the lentils. I added the lentils because as much as editing is important, so is revision when you're cooking on the fly like this. And what happened was all of the kind of liquids came out of the vegetables and the soup got really thin. So now there's lentils in it. We're going to squeeze this lemon in it and we're going to put this cilantro on top and we're going to eat it. This soup experiment really gets to the heart of why it's so important to be able to cook creatively and to be flexible in your choices. Is this the most authentic curried lentil sweet potato stew in the world? Of course not. It's made with what I had in my fridge, but it is 100% better than getting fast food, and it is actually 100% cheaper than me ordering delivery or takeout. And so just with a little bit of flexibility and creative thinking, you can turn nothing into something. And that something is pretty darn good.